Hi friends, welcome to IAS with Santosh. In today's lecture, I am going to teach you how to apply option elimination technique in the latest pattern of UPSC questions. Guys, for the last few years, UPSC has introduced a new pattern of asking question which is only one, only two, only three. After this introduction of latest pattern, you see the cutoff is reducing with every year. The reason is many aspirants are failing to apply elimination techniques in these type of questions, thinking that elimination techniques does not work here. But in today's lecture, I am going to prove to you that even in this latest pattern, you can apply elimination techniques if you master all my techniques. This is a very important lecture, very unique lecture. So please listen to the entire lecture with attention. This is a very unique lecture, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pick up around 10 questions in this latest format. 10 questions I'm going to discuss, and here my emphasis will be to basically help you understand the mindset of question setters. Guys, I have been telling you that if you learn, if you understand how UPSC question setters are framing questions, I can tell you no one can stop you from qualifying prelims examination. And I have done it myself 6 out of 6 times, and I have scored very high marks, and I can help you also crack prelims examination very easily if you follow my instructions, if you follow what I say. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pick up some questions in the latest pattern which has come in 23 and 24, and then I'm going to show to you that there is a pattern. The thing is that you have to be very good at observation, how the question setters are framing questions. So only one request I have, guys. If you like the discussion which I'm going to take today, please do consider liking this video and sharing this video with all your friends. Guys, I'm really working very hard. You see, every day I'm coming out with 3-4 videos to help you. Last 1 week, this is 1 week, 7 days are remaining. I promise you, your marks will increase by at least 10-15 marks in the real examination if you follow everything what I'm going to tell you. Also, guys, join my Telegram channel. I'll be giving a lot of predictions in this week for the prelims examination. Guys, with this, let us start. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pick up some questions. I'm going to pick up some questions in the latest pattern, which is only one, only two, only three, and I'm going to show you how examiner, question setters, how they are framing questions. Okay, guys. So let us see this question, guys. Consider the following statements. India has more arable area than China. Statement 2 says the proportion of irrigated area is more in India as compared to China. Statement 3 says the average productivity per hectare in Indian agriculture is higher than China. Guys, first of all, okay, you have to have basic knowledge. If you are of that category, no, I don't have any knowledge, then it is very difficult. Okay, so guys, if you have read basic NCERT book, okay, directly this statement is directly taken from NCERT. Geography NCERT and economy NCERT. Guys, India's agriculture productivity is lower than China, not higher than China. It is lower than China. Okay, India's agriculture productivity is lower than China. Okay, lower than most of the countries. Okay, so this is an incorrect statement. Okay, basic reading of NCERTs will give you this. Okay, so here I am using little bit knowledge. Okay, I am using basic knowledge. It is given in NCERTs. Basic knowledge. Okay, if you have read any book of economy, any book of geography, the main topic of agriculture is what? That productivity of Indian agriculture is very low. Okay, for variety of reasons. Okay, I'm not going to discuss that now. So statement 3 is incorrect. Statement 3 is incorrect. So since statement 3 is incorrect, so obviously the answer will not be this. Okay, now we are left with these two statements. Okay, if you carefully read these two statements, you will see one pattern. Okay, both these statements are about area. One is talking about arable area and other is talking about irrigated area. Okay, whenever such type of statements are there one after the other, you can just take it for guarantee. Okay, only one statement out of them will be correct. Okay, so in this case, statement 2 is correct and statement 1 is incorrect. China has more arable land than India, whereas India has higher proportion of irrigated area than China. Statement 2 is correct, statement 1 is incorrect, statement 3 is incorrect. So you get the answer only 1. Okay, this is very simple. So what is the rule here? What is the rule? If two statements, again, listen very carefully. I'm telling you, you have to listen very carefully. These things are very new. Okay, I think most of you must be learning this for the first time. Okay, so whenever two statements, one after the other, are on the same topic, okay, arable land, irrigated land, okay, so both are of similar nature, only one statement out of them will be correct. Okay, both statements will never be correct, and I'll prove this. This is not just one question. There is a pattern. I'm always saying that I am going to teach you in my prelims mentorship batch. I emphasize when I frame question in a similar manner, so that I want you to train your mind. You have to train your mind for that day of exam, because it's difficult to apply on the day of exam. Now I'm going to prove you this with another question. Let us take this question. Again, 2023 question. And now I'm going to give you 1 minute, because I want you to engage with this lecture. It is not a one-way communication. I want you to learn. I want you to solve it. Okay, guys? So solve this. Just apply my technique and solve this question. Your time starts now. And every one of you who is watching this lecture has to answer in the comment box. Apply my technique. What was my technique, guys? My technique was very simple. My technique was, whenever the two statements are of similar nature, only one will be correct. So guys, it is very easy. If you see here, if you see option 2, statement 2 and statement 3, if you see here, largest privately port in India, largest privately owned port in India, largest container port in India. So out of two statements, what did I tell you? I told you that only one statement will be correct. So out of this, only one will be correct. Okay. And as I told you, you need little bit knowledge also. You can't just solve these questions without knowledge. So you need knowledge also. You need to know that first major port in India, okay, is Kamraj Port, okay, registered as a company. So the answer is only 2. Okay, answer is only 2. Okay, because see, if you know this also, guys, what happens is that this you eliminate, okay, and this you eliminate, because one has to be correct. So either answer be only one pair or only 2 pair. But here you need to know this knowledge also. Kamraj Port is the first major port in India registered as a company. Okay, so you can see here, largest port, you can see here, same thing I applied, same technique I have applied to 2 questions, not just 1 question, 2 questions. Okay, I'm going to show you more. Okay, I'm going to show you more. These are very unique technique, guys. Let me know from you. Okay, have you seen such techniques? Honestly tell me. Okay, so let us see this question, guys. Once central government notifies community reserve, okay, then they have given 4 statements. Okay, again apply the same technique. I'm giving you 1 minute. I'm giving you 1 minute. Carefully look at the questions and apply the same technique which I have just taught you. Okay, so I'm out from this thing. Okay, you can see the question. There is no disturbance. Read the question carefully, like you are solving in the examination hall. Apply my technique and tell me the answer. Guys, you can see here, people of such area, people of such area. What I taught you, only one statement out of 2 will be correct. Okay, so already this gone. Already this gone. Now you see, guys, community reserve. It is a community reserve. What is the meaning of community reserve? What is the difference between community reserve and other kind of reserves? Okay, for example, okay, national park or something like that. Okay, what is the difference? Community reserve, you can see here community. The word here is community, means it is managed by community. Okay, community participation. Means generally the forest is managed by forest department. Generally the forest is managed by forest department under our forest law, but there is a provision of community reserve also where it is managed by community. So when it is managed by community, why will the chief wildlife warden of the state becomes the governing authority? He will not become the governing authority. Okay, obviously. So statement 1 is wrong and one of these two is wrong. So we get the answer only 2. Very, very interesting technique, very, very interesting pattern. Okay, see, the idea is to help you. The idea is to help you learn the pattern. Okay, I want you to learn these patterns. These patterns are very, very unique. Very, very unique. Because after a lot of observation skills, I have learned all this and I'm sharing with you here. Guys, do consider liking this video and sharing this with your friends. I'm going to discuss 10 questions today. This is question number 3. This is question number 3, and all the questions I have taught in the same technique, same science. What is science, guys? I teach elimination, scientific elimination. It will apply everywhere. You can see here. And all are 2023 questions. And what was the cutoff for 2023? 75 marks. Imagine. It is so easy to score 75 marks. But the thing is that many aspirants, they don't know these techniques and they lose it. Okay, they lose marks. Okay, guys, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, now let us see this question. Again, I am giving you 1 minute. Please do solve this question. Apply my techniques. Blindly apply my techniques, guys. I teach you science of elimination. I teach you something, okay, which is scientific, which is systematic. And I know anyone who applies these techniques will definitely clear the prelims examination. So again, guys, let us read this question regarding Indian squirrels. Okay, let us read this question, guys. They build nest by making burrows in the ground. They store their food like nuts and seeds in the ground. They are omnivorous. They are omnivorous. Okay, guys. So here, can you see the pattern, guys? Same pattern here also you apply. Same pattern. You can see here, in the ground, in the ground. 1 out of 2 statements will only be correct. 1 out of 2 statements will only be correct. So out of this, only 1 statement will be correct. This is also correct. So only 2 is the answer. Guys. Really? Okay. Is it amazing or not? Tell me honestly. Is it amazing or not? Okay. And if you really like this, consider sharing this video with your friends also, guys. Okay. Let us now go to some other techniques. So one pattern which UPSC in the last 2 years, aggressively they are framing questions, guys. Really, these are sitters. Easy marks. They are throwing marks at you. If you cannot catch them, then you will never qualify prelims examination. These are those easy questions, guys. You can see both of the questions, same pattern. Some mushrooms have medicinal properties, some mushrooms have psychoactive properties, some mushrooms have insecticidal properties, some mushrooms have bioluminescence properties. Answer is what? All 4. Because some denotes what? Possibility. Some denotes what? Possibility. Possibility means correct. Whenever some will be there, 99.99% the answer will be what? The statement will be correct. Here you see, some microorganisms can grow in environment with temperature above the boiling water. Some microorganisms can grow in environment with temperature below freezing point. Some microorganisms can grow in highly acidic water with pH below 3. Some denotes what? Possibility. Generally, you know, some will be used for 2 subjects. One is environment subject and one is science and tech subject. Generally, I believe this year, you know, question will come on snakes. It's my prediction. Okay, I have a gut feeling. Okay, intuition. देखते हैं एग्जाम में क्या आता है, देखते हैं. तो ठीक है, ये दिस टेक्निक सबको समझ में आ गया. Everyone understood this technique, guys? Everyone understood this technique? Okay, some मतलब possibility correct. Okay, let us move forward. This question, let us see this question, guys. Again, only 1, only 2, only 3, only 4. Let us see this question. With reference to green hydrogen, consider the following statements. It can be directly used as fuel in internal combustion. It can be blended with natural gas and used as fuel for heat and power generation. It can be used in the vehicle's fuel cells to run vehicles. Guys, science and tech question. Science and tech question, and whenever can be used, can be used, can be used, can be. What is can be? Can be basically means possibility. And in science question, possibility means what? Correct. Very important, guys. Very, very important. Very, very important. Okay, guys, I hope you are getting this. Okay. Science question can be, always correct. Okay. Let us go to the next question. Next question, guys, let us see this question. With reference to coal-based thermal power plants in India, consider the following statements. Again, you can see new pattern, but let us read. None of them uses seawater. None of them. Extreme statement. None of them. Again, extreme statement. None of them. Again, extreme statement. Okay, all these three are what? Extreme statements. We can eliminate. Okay, how many of the above statements are correct? None is correct. None of them are correct. Okay, extreme statements. Okay, extreme statements, guys. None, none, none. Okay. Is this clear, guys? You see, this is so easy to crack. The prelims examination is so easy to crack, but the thing is that you have to train your mind. Most of the students, why they are not able to apply elimination techniques inside the exam hall? Why? What is the reason? Why other people cannot score high marks? Okay, there is one more question I would like to discuss with you. Okay, but before I discuss this, an important question. This is a very, very important question I would like to discuss. But before that, let me just tell you, guys, people who are preparing for 2026, okay, your friends or anyone who is preparing for 2026 in your circle, just spread this news, guys, that I am guiding aspirants for 2026. My mentorship 2026 has started. So, okay, I request you, please do inform this to your younger brothers. If they are preparing for the prelims examination, please do tell them. Okay, this is a very, very important. Okay, every day I'm giving 10 most important questions in the latest pattern with these elimination techniques. Okay, practice is the must. Why many people are not able to apply this in exam? Because they are not practicing it. Because there are no test series in the country which will give you such technique based questions. I am giving 10 most important questions in my Laksh batch. Okay, every day. So if you solve throughout year, definitely you will be able to get good marks. Okay, one more thing I would like to tell you guys is that here you can see here in my batch I am giving you daily PIB also. Okay, daily PIB important topics I am giving you along with the daily current affairs quiz and daily current affairs notes. Please make use of this 2026 batch, people. Okay, for 2025, okay, for 2025, if still you want to boost your marks, you can use my predicted questions, guys. You can use my predicted questions. Very, very useful for you. Okay, in next 7 days, every day if you solve one question, one test paper, definitely there will be a boost to your marks. Very high chances. Okay, let me come back to this question which I have kept it for you. Okay, so this question, guys, very interesting question. Environment based questions, pollution based questions are very popular in UPSC. This is a very important technique I would like to tell you. See, it says consider the following statements regarding mercury. Gold mining activity is the source of mercury pollution. Coal based thermal power plants causes mercury pollution. Okay, so guys, whenever they will say this will cause this pollution, generally those statements are correct. Generally those statements are correct. Okay, in pollution, I'm talking about pollution. In case of third statements, you see there is no safe limit exposure for mercury. Here you see the word no. Eliminate that. Answer is only 2. Is this clear, guys? Is this clear? There is no safe limit. No is an extreme word. Eliminate that and you get the answer 2. You know, there's a very interesting thing. The official answer of the UPSC can be solved using my elimination technique. No. Generally, no is eliminated. So we get the answer 1 and 2. But if you go through the websites of UNEP, in UNEP that clearly says that, okay, you can see here, they're saying that there is no known limit of mercury exposure. So this statement should also be correct if you go by knowledge. But the question setters are basically using elimination techniques. That is why I say elimination techniques are very important. Very, very important, because question setters are applying them. If you don't apply them, you will lose. Honestly, I'm telling you, this is a proof of it. That's why I kept this question for the last. Again, I repeat, if people who have not understood this, let me again repeat this. Okay, what I wanted to tell you, let me just repeat this. So what I said was, whenever they will say that this is responsible for this pollution, this is responsible for this pollution, generally those statements are correct. Like they'll say, power plant will release this gas. Generally that is correct. Generally, because in some small quantities also it can release. Okay. So in this case, no is there. No is an extreme word. Eliminate that, you get the answer only 2. Okay, guys. But if you go only by knowledge, okay, this is a UNEP website. In UNEP website, it's written that there is no this is a correct statement as per UNEP. But UPSC question setters, they have considered it wrong. Why? Because they are applying elimination technique. If you don't apply, you will lose. So guys, again, I would like to appeal. If you like this entire video, please do consider liking this video and sharing this video with your friends. And guys, please do let me know which other topic you want me to make video. I'll make video, guys. Still 7 days are there. I will definitely come out with another lecture. Thank you, guys. God bless you.